Well, we have everyone freaking out, cue the fire, about tomorrow. Jerome is coming out and everyone is expecting chaos and ugliness, and I'll tell you, you've never seen ugliness and fear until you've worked with that Karen. It's Skylar's...
I don't think it's right to compare me to Jerome. I think I'm very pretty. Some people like bigger women. And there's no need to fear me. I'm pretty hot. And I am still in the dating scene if you guys are interested. It's, you could just email me. It's, liftfupa@gmail. All right.
And thank you, Karen, for that, but we also have panicked hedge funds. They're like, wait, what is this short squeeze thing that we are getting shorted and squeezed on? Actually, they are covering their shorts at a record pace. Come on, you guys. Learn how to trade this stuff. See, the problem with hedge funds, or just anyone, they're like, oh, the market's going down, right? Now you're too late. Short, and then it reverses. And then they're like, okay, go long, and then it reverses again. And actually, on a lot of my trades, right, if you probably rewind the tape 6 months or whatever when I started shorting Tesla, well, now it's changing. So please, everyone that would probably love to troll, right? Oh, I already closed the position, right? I'm now reverse course, which if I could remember the Tesla trade, I will show you. Actually, there's a lot of trades I want to show you. And this coming in from breaking news. Look at these panicked shorts like never seen before. Risk off. Everyone's like running. This goes all the way back to 2013. That's that blue line over there. I can't get my finger, disappears. It's just like goes into no zone. And now here we are right now. This was 2020. Not good. But the hedge funds are panicking as panic hedge funds covered tech shorts. Well, why are you doing that? Come on. At a record pace, they were piling new shorts in this sector. What sector do you think that is that they're going to get wrong? And don't you guys have indicators that you can turn on, hedge fund people, anything? Like this. Look, this was last week. This is right when everyone's like, oh, short it, right? And it runs up. Everyone gets squeezed. The tech sector got squeezed, popped above the 200. We hit a 9 count. That's as high as the number will go. This is when you short. Actually, we had a beautiful run off the Bravo 9. That's that red line. 14%, 17%, I don't know. Whenever you want to take profit. Also, the 9 count showed up on my SPY trade that I took out right there, $3.99 on sale. So what I'm hoping for is we just go retest this. Also, if you want to learn how to do this, link in the description for 70% off. Or is it only 60%? Oh no, that's next week when prices go up. Oh, you might want to take advantage of 70 rather than 60, even though 60's pretty darn good. Start with swing trading, okay? See, you swing it. Also, just to let you know, there is a golden cross here. Actually, it's right there. It just happened. The 50 and the 200. And when those converge and diverge, golden cross. When they go the other way, death cross. Semi-lagging indicator, but it is also a good indicator as to confirm my trades. And I would say that's some strong movement. You want like this. You don't want, oh, what are we? I don't know what we're doing. Which for those of you that are trading Bitcoin, you are 1 day away from a golden cross. It's a little weak, but I'll give it to you. Although I am not buying this price action. I think you got some whales that are pumping. Do not go all in on that one, my Bitcoin friends. So if you're trading the Dow Jones Industrial Average, yep, yours was right there. That was December 12th, 13th. And it had a cool little triangle, right? That's my bear market course, my crypto course. Price target, hit price target right on the dot. Also, since I have you on the line, I'll just show you real quick on Tesla. That is when I closed my position on a short, and I put it in the bear market course just to show you. But what goes up must come down. What goes down comes up, right? You change. And I filled, that was filled at 186, closed on November 9th. And you want to know what's happening now? Well, why don't we just turn on an indicator and take a look? Let's see if it is a swing tradable. Yes, you're under the 200. But oh my golly, you have so many different confirmations. I'm not going to even point them out, but that was a beautiful swing trade, not even coming down and touching that Bravo 9. you are up 69. And I'll take 69 any day, unless you haven't showered. Then scratch that. And also, for those of you that are new and you're like, I'm going to jump into this. Hey, I'm going to give you warnings right now, okay? You need to know what you are doing. This is a trader's market, not an investor's market. You sit off. Just call your financial advisor and let them give you all the wrong advice. VIX term structure. Woo! Signals extreme fear ahead of Powell's speech, well, in a few more hours. So please, my newbie traders, just relax, just sit out. Well, unless you have your positions all set up and you know the Bravo 9, you're following it, you know why you enter and you know when you're going to exit and why you exit, which most people don't even know what the frack when I say. Well, why did you enter that trade? Well, what do you mean? You see, I knew exactly why I entered the trade on Tesla, and I knew exactly where I was going to exit, where I was going to take 50%. My SPY trade on the channel, when I enter, when I exit, when I take profit. I know a lot of you guys base it on fundamentals, which I don't. Or things like this, like the cost, for example, Tesla. The profit margin on Tesla's pretty rad. Tesla, almost 10 grand. That's why they could lower the price. Toyota, Ford, you're not really lowering it too much. You've already lowered it too much. NIO, all of these, right? So I get it. I get it. Fundamentals, look, that's amazing. But I'll tell you, I can never win at fundamentals. I've never been able to do it. I mean, that swing trade on Tesla, I can do that. I can tell you exactly when I'll get in and when I'll get out. And what are we supposed to do with these guys that are saying, you know what? The rally, this is it. It's over. Get out. I mean, I don't know how you guys, while it may take a bit longer for the market to price it, right? Like theses and convictions and should I get in? Should I get out? Just based on, fade the rally, take the profit. I don't know. And they're telling you it's limited upside. And then other guys are telling you, no, the recession? What recession? Economy strong as hell. Goldman cuts U.S. recession odds to 25%. Because of these booming jobs. And I say booming like, what jobs? You mean the 12 that you have and the side hustles? We're going great. I have 3 of them and I still can't pay my rent. And actually, side hustles, which I teach you about on this channel. Actually, my buddy Ninja teaches you about side hustles. So important. Grow a side hustle, make money, use money to trade. And then you can quit one of the 5 jobs that you have because your side hustle of maybe selling plastic junk is doing better than working at Walmart or whatever you're doing. Side hustles are twice as common as U.S. jobs data suggests. I say, yeah, because we can't make it. The way the system is structured, it's not even possible. I mean, your savings are at 0, going negative. Your credit card is the highest ever. This whole thing is just in shambles, and yet the politicians will tell you that it's strong as hell. We just added $500,000, and then they revised down by, negative $500,000, but we won't, that's what they did last time, just to let you know. If we go back, you look, they revised really far down. Or if you just really dig into the numbers, you're like, I see what you're doing here. I mean, there's so many different ways that you could look at these things, like not in labor force, 81,000. That was 23 years ago. Not in labor force now. More. I'm sorry, 81 million and 99 million. It's more. No, we're not making it. And even median income, 23. So 23 years, you've tacked on a few grand. Congratulations, really keeping up on, not that new home. And if you just move it a couple of years, median income 37,000 into, this is in 27 years, you're making an extra 1,000. Way to keep up. Oh, and wait till I slide the screen over. How about a new home in 2000, a 161? How about now? 800,000. So, and how's that savings per family doing? $180? Good job per family. But we will just keep going with a national debt of $44 trillion, and you owe $320,000 on top of what you already owe. So just keep making those bonds, which on this channel, I try to help you make money from all of this so you don't have to live like everyone else is living, right? Take your money. Look, not financial advice, but look, almost 5% on a 1-year, call your bank. Can I have a 1-year bond? That's what you say. And they're almost giving you 5%. Come on, CDs are at 4% if you don't know what buttons to push. You constantly have to be moving your money. I do, every single day. But I'm sorry, my friends, you are always going to have to move money. Otherwise, because they're moving money. All the smart people are moving money. They're also playing musical chairs with your money. Yep. And if you learn about where money goes and where it comes from and what, then that'll just be a shocker. So you have to take financial responsibility for your own money, and you have to move it. And yes, as this article says, it hurts when you have to chase the market rally. No, it doesn't. You understand why the market is rallying. You right click, you click buy, you write it up, okay? It hits another indicator, you sell. Then you write it back down, which is good because as momentum traders, you need that. It makes it really easy. You're like, oh, we go up, Tesla. Okay, sell. Oh, we go down, short. Oh, we go up. And that's just what they do, up and down and up and down. And the more people, the more the VIX, all of that goes up and down, the more volume, I'll take it. I'll tell you what I can't trade. Here, I'll show you. I can't trade that. That I'm like, I don't know. That I'd have to do options, and I don't even want to go into options. I've promised myself to never even speak about options until I am ready, but that would be an iron condor. But since I said it, here, I'll confuse you. An iron condor, it's an options strategy of 2 puts, 1 long, 1 short, and 2 calls. 1 long and 1 short, and 4 strike prices. Okay, there you go. Oh, by the way, they all have the same expiration date. I'm glad I didn't confuse you. Oh, and just to let you know, before I ever even do a course, I'll do it, and then I'll ask, like, did that make sense? Like, here, bring in the 7-year-olds, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's easy. When everyone starts scratching their head, I'm just like, okay. You see, it's nice. When I was a teacher in high school, I could see the eyes, the heads, the hands go up. I'm like, okay, I see that this is hard. Actually, one of the most difficult things was credit cards. No one, for the life of me, and none of them could figure out why anyone would put anything on a credit card. When I showed them, I'm like, okay, you have $1,000. You go buy a $1,000 TV at a 20% interest rate, and you make X amount of payments. They're like, well, I'm getting pretty close to paying it off. I'm like, nope, you haven't even touched principal. And they're like, what? Why would anyone do that? I don't know. Go ask your mom and dad and everyone else that's this high in credit card debt right now. Another one they couldn't understand is shorting, right? Watch, kids, we're going to make money going down. How is that possible? You see, right click, short or sell. And look, see the numbers going up. I'm making more money when it's going down. I don't understand. So for those of you that are in my swing trading and crypto and bear market course, just know a lot of time and effort has gone into like, I have a question. See, I already know the questions ahead of time, but here we go for tomorrow. Major stock indices fall ahead of Fed Chair Powell's speech. And of course, awaiting word from Jay Powell, a bit of jitterness here in the markets, but still off session lows. And I just say, Jerome, just come out and be like, that's it, we're done. I mean, look at the market. It's rallying. I know we're taking out all the shorts and it's a short squeeze, but that must make him very upset. And also, just to let you know on that, and in case you don't watch my show every single day, maybe consider subscribing. I would never have you turn on the bell notification because I know that's could get a little obnoxious, but this is a descending broadening wedge. Oh my gosh. And this is on the S&P 500. And look, so now you understand, when I take out a trade, everything lines up. It's the MACD, the RSI, the lines, the support, the resistance, the what we just had, a golden cross, you name it. And that red line that goes way up there. I know you guys are like, you're crazy. I'm telling you, that's the price target for a descending broadening wedge. Do I think it's going to get up there? I don't know. I'm just telling you what charts tell you. I mean, that is not the cleanest descending broadening wedge, but it's pretty darn close. Oh, and just in case you want to know when I'm going to exit that one trade that I took, see that red line again and that blue line? When they converge, it drops below. I close and I take profit. I take my little bunts all day long with my Bravos watch list, my bear market watch list, my swing trade watch list, and in the bull market, I'm just bunt, enter, exit. A little higher on some, a little not so high. Like on this one, that price target, I have not that much confidence in, but it's there. I mean, even on the behemoth of a bond market, when you had a left shoulder, right shoulder, I drew that line. I'm like, it's never going to get down there. Well, hello. You even went past price targets. So I never, you know what I think? Oh, also your TLT play looks like a rising wedge to me, which breaks to the downside, but then it recovers and then goes up. Right now, you're currently exactly in an ascending triangle. Like that wedge, the rising wedge, that takes some time. But right now, okay, this is actually, is it bearish Or is it bullish? Well, I'll tell you. You break that little blue line and it's bullish. This is a continuation pattern. That would be found in my bear market course. And also, do you see how do you see how stocks follow charts? It's like, it just makes so much sense to me. In case you want to know price target on that, I mean, a lot of people see, I'm conservative. You'd measure from here to here. But on this one, I think I would prefer to measure from there to there. I know. I'm not a perfect chartist. I don't follow the exact rules because I am risk adverse and I don't like to be greedy. And on that trade, it would be about 11, 12% gain. I will take that. So guys, when you see things like this in the stock market, right? Again, a record number of Americans expect a stock market slump in 2023. I don't know. I just follow charts. Lindsay says slump. I say pump. It depends on which one it is. Americans' economic outlook is out here in Austin. They're dumpster diving like never before. Everything looks horrible, but yet I guess it's all good. So what do I know? Economic outlook is mostly negative in Gallup poll. Well, I can see why it's negative. When your credit card bill is sky high, you don't know if you're going to have a job tomorrow, your savings are gone, and nothing looks really that good. That's why I preach start your own business. Be the destiny of yourself and your fake steering wheel. But like always, guys, get buckled up for tomorrow. Should be a fun ride, either up or down. I am willing to take it with you. So subscribe. Let's do this together. And I will see you tomorrow.